You all right?
I'm good, yeah.
We don't need any more injuries. I got enough.
Well, Coach, make an opening statement, then we'll take questions. If you have a question, please raise your hand. We've got microphone holders at the front of the room.
All right, look, I obviously no one wants to win more than me, but I just said it on the radio after the game. I'm so proud of my team. I'm so proud of my team. I'm looking out on the floor, and they got a guy who's going to be a top 10 pick in this year's draft. Who's a monster. They got Yogi Ferrell, Will Sheehy's a senior. We got athlete after athlete after athlete, and we got about 6 guys playing, and we just battled. We just battled. We fought the whole game. You know, it was. I thought Alex Ola was tremendous. The guy's been in a walking boot, not on one foot, on both feet, all week. He's got double sprained ankles. Didn't know if he was going to play up until about an hour before the game. He comes out and plays the way he does with 17 and 11. Shows the growth that he's made, you know, over the course of this season. You know, like I told my guys in the locker room, the guys are upset. They're emotional because they care. And that's a good thing. It's a good thing. You should care when you win. You should care when you lose. You know, I thought Indiana made some big shots when they needed to. Sheehy, I thought, hit some big buckets late in the game, especially that 3. You know, we had a couple open looks, I think, that would have cut it to 3. That were great looks, and then we had two critical turnovers. I thought that, you know, in the last couple minutes when we didn't get a shot off, but it's easy to say 1 or 2 plays. Overall, you know, you look, they had us on the ropes. I think we got down by 12. And a lot of teams would have laid down at that point. You know, it wasn't going well. They were starting to get momentum. We were getting tired. You know, we dressed 9 guys, 7. You know, 2 of them are one-time walk-ons. James just got a scholarship this year, and we battled, and super proud of the guys. And I'll live with whatever result if we play that hard. So I'm open for questions.
Couple things, Chris. One, what did you think of Sobo, the way Sobo played after, you know, not playing much past month, and also what's going on with Trishan?
I thought Dave did a good job, you know, and I talked to Dave yesterday. It's never know how things are going to work out, and look, I've been empathetic to his situation. You know, he goes down and gets hurt, and then we start playing really well, and it's hard. You know, when you kind of get a rotation and a rhythm, and we had a kind of an identity of how we were playing, and he was great. His attitude was unbelievable, and for a kid who's been a starter, played a lot of minutes, and been a key guy, it shows what kind of a guy he is. And you know, I talked to him yesterday, and I said, look, I'm going back to you. You know, Jashawn's going to be out, and you know, I want you to get back in there, and I want you to lead us. And I thought he did a good job, especially having not had a lot of minutes, you know, the past few weeks. You know, and I think he'll keep playing better, you know, now that he's going to be getting some more minutes. And then with Jashawn, he's just out that we don't know. He could possibly be back. He could possibly not be back. He's got pain in his foot, and you know, he got through the Ohio State game, and after the game, his foot swelled up on him and got really, really sore. And so our medical people were going through tests, and we're figuring out. And obviously, his health is first and foremost, and I'm not going to throw him back out there unless he's healthy. He's dealing with a knee issue as well. He's got a knee and a foot that's been bothering him. So certainly, that's a huge blow. I mean, if you take anybody's second best player off their team, it's gonna hurt them. And I just thought our guys rallied around each other, and you know, we're right there. It was a 5-point game or a 6-point game, and we got a couple open looks, and you never know. You get it to one possession, you just don't know. But I'm really proud of the guys.
Just to clarify, has this foot situation been lingering for a long time?
No, something just came about after Ohio State.
Oh, okay.
So he did, and it just was really painful. He just, you know, nobody wants to be out there more than Jashawn, but it was too painful. He couldn't go on it. So, and we got to figure out what's going on with him, and we got to make sure his health is first and foremost. So, I don't know how long he's going to be out at this point.
So, a few things on Jashawn. First of all, can we say it happened during the Ohio State game?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, that's when he started having pain. He didn't feel any pain, and then it was after the game, really. So.
And we were hearing it was a broken foot, but we don't know that.
No, we don't know for sure. What, you know, we're still figuring out. You know, and I leave the medical people. You know, I just try to coach basketball, so you know, they just tell me he should or shouldn't play. And right now, the doctors and trainers feel like it's better for him to see if that thing will calm down a little bit. and it might be an instance where if it calms down and, you know, the pain can be tolerated and there's no further pain, he might be able to play. That's why I just don't know right now what his status is going to be going forward.
And then, just curious, if Trishawn had played, who would have started, Trey or Dave?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I mean, you know, I had to figure out who I was going to go with once I found out he was going to be out. So I'm not sure what we would have done had we had everybody healthy. So and it also hurt us not to have Nico. You know, I mean, just you saw how physical Indiana was and how athletic, and you know, they really hurt us on the boards a little bit in the first half. And I thought they played very aggressively and very hard, and certainly were worthy of winning.
Chris, along those lines, what is the decision to start Trey and not